There he is, man. He always looks upon me. Se me queda viendo el pinche viejo este. Who are you, fool? Despiértate, despiértate. Wake up, fool. Wake up. Despiértate. Yoku. Anyways, so back to the onslaught that continues. I speak for my people. My people are getting hit every day, beat up in a cell, some type of bird cage. But my friends in prison, even the women in prison that got life, I'm your baby's daddy. I'm KO. Nobody gets involved in my business. There's not one man out here that can tell me to my face that has the balls. There's some men that have balls. There's some men that call their balls nuts. I don't have balls or nuts. Yo soy Mexicano. I was born inside of a Mexican. My body parts are in Espanol. You guys don't match up. You missed all the way, dog. Motherfuckers missed all the way. You don't know my level of intelligence. Anyways, there's not one man that can confront me to my face, pull up right now to my house and say, me, I steal from you, fool. What? There's not one man that says, me, I steal from you, fool. What's up? We use intelligence. No. Pull up to my house and tell me to my face, I steal from you, fool. You faggots have a system that steals from my phone. You steal my information. Some type of faggot, dog. Some type of cop. Because cell phones are called smartphones. The phone is smart, dog. You can never outsmart the smartphone. So when you guys catch a federal case, guess what, dog? You guys are a fucking snitch. Because you know what, you should know what, when you're using something, because that's how it is. The game, this is how the game is. When a nigga games you up, that nigga's game better be all the way right, dog. Because if he catches you up, you're going to be in prison like, damn, that fool system caught me the fuck up, dog. That fool told me about a system and I got caught up. You're supposed to learn, you're supposed to know what you're doing when you're doing something and when you're using something, to what extent it goes to. So all you fools on a smartphone that got caught up in the feds, y'all fools are some snitches, dog. You take a deal or some shit, you're some snitches, dog. Okay, anyways, so when it comes to the state prison or the feds, under the old law, you know what I mean? State prison or the feds, when it comes to for the feds under the old law, some people that didn't qualify for parole anymore when parole ended in the feds, okay. But for you to be sent off to prison, there's this vato, first of all, that signed life in the state. I don't like you around me. If I go to state prison, I'm Raul Adan. My nickname is K.O. K.O., not K.O. My name's K.O. 06-11-1986, California ID, B9142469. All right? If you sign life, I don't like you around me, dude. You snitched on yourself. You're a one-time snitch. If you snitched on yourself, I don't want you around me, dog. You might snitch on me. You know what I'm saying? Fucking snitch. Anyways, so then for you to be sent off to prison, you have to sign something. They cannot forcefully send you to prison without your signature, accepting guilt, taking full responsibility of your own actions to what form or what shape the words that are accusing you of a certain event that took place, or not an event, an actual act that took place, you have to sign some type of paperwork, documentation. There has to be documentation in court. Documentation involves your signature, initials, and date, and you receiving a copy and the government keeping a copy. That's documentation for you to be sent off to prison. They cannot send you to prison without a signature, accepting guilt. So that's why trial, everybody has an appeal. My name is Raul Adan. You file an appellate tribunal, a habeas corpus for false imprisonment, a 991 motion, or Sandin versus Wolf or Collin versus McDonald for false imprisonment, habeas corpus. That's why you have, in the state court, you can ask for your state case, your state trial, to be heard in federal court for a fair trial. For a fair trial. For a fair trial. I'm going to repeat it for like about 2 minutes. For a fair trial. For a fair trial. For a fair trial. For a fair trial. That's 4 words. Not actually 4 words. A is not a word. It's a letter. It makes a certain sound. It could identify a certain thing. For a fair trial. I think there's only one word that falls under the English language of word. Of the 4. I don't know if 4 falls under the word. You know what I mean? They have word and words. Okay. Anyways, so for a fair trial, you can ask for your state case when going to trial to be heard at the federal level for a fair trial. Fair. You know what I mean? That means it's not all the way right yet. For you to be sent off to prison, there has to be a signature. A signature has to take place within the court for you to be found guilty or accepting responsibility of your own actions, of your own guilt that you signed. To be sent off to prison, to be housed in a cell, to be sent off to prison, there has to be a signature. Documentation. For what? Why documentation? Because when you come to your appeal, they have to have a signature, initial, and date. Like in the Honorable State Court of Rancho Cucamonga. I've never been to the Honorable State Court of San Bernardino. San Bernardino is in Espanol. I don't know why the language is in Latin. There's a San Bernardino in English. San Bernardino, Bernadino. Then there's San Bernardino, Nar, Oh, Bernardino, San Bernardino. That's in Espanol. The language is Latin. I don't know why it's not Latin in court. In the court, you know what I mean? When the county is identified in Espanol, in Latin. It's not Latin. It's in Espanol. Fuck, man. Anyways, so like in the Honorable State Court of Rancho Cucamonga, I've been there a few times in two different Rancho Cucamongas. I think so. I would believe so. I'm more than accurate. Anyways, and then Rancho Cucamonga is not Rancho Cucamonga. Monga is with the U. Monga is with the O. Oh, in Espanol. Oh, yeah, Rancho Cucamonga. Oh, it's with the O? Yes. This is Munga. Rancho Cucamonga. That's with the U. Anyways, in the Honorable State Court of Rancho Cucamonga, me, myself, I, Raul Adan Leon, RAULADAN, 06/11/1986. First of all, me, I'm not from here. I'm not from the alphabet of ABCs, the alphabet. That's why I took out the terrorists and all kind of shit. The ABCs, man. The judges, dust their shoulder. One might be able to do something like me. I'm not even gonna explain it, but I can make my cock jump, wiggle, turn to the side, to the left, or to the right. How I accomplish that is nobody's business. I'm just some different type of man. I have a different type of mindset. Me, I actually know how to fuck. Anyways, I actually know how to fuck, Me, I actually know how to fuck. I'm like a judge, He knows how to fuck in another way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on his level, dude. I'm not on the dude's level. I don't want to ask him about it. Maybe I'll ask him one day. Hey, how do you fuck, dude? Because you fuck everybody in court. You must be on some other level, dude. You get your fuck out in another way. Me, I like you. I caught on to you. You're like the certain type of man about the age of 50, 60. I'm starting to understand this type of man at the age of 50 and 60. They're pretty cool. My name's Raul. I'm only 37, but I'm actually 35. But me, I'm not from the alphabet of lowercase, uppercase letters. I'm not from the alphabet of lowercase, uppercase letters. I'm not from here, man. I'm just trying to get home, dude. I'm not from here. I'm not from lowercase, uppercase letters, man. The alphabet. You ever heard anything different? Nobody? No, nobody hears you, dude. No. Okay, like these so-called people from the, I'm going to mention their name. Some people think that by me mentioning, it's not even their name because the Mexican Mafia does not explain anything. The name Mexican Mafia should not explain anything. So I don't know why these fucking stupid motherfuckers that say because I mentioned the word or the title or the theme or the subject or the topic of Mexican Mafia, the letter that derives to words to expel it out or explain it, it should explain nothing. Like the word mafia should explain nothing. I don't know why they think that after me mentioning it, I should be imprisoned or could be imprisoned or would be imprisoned. That I will lose my liberty of freedom by mentioning certain letters or words. You guys don't fall under the capital. You ever heard of capital letters? You guys ever heard of capital letters? Capital? I said I'm not from uppercase, lowercase letters, dog. There's no other letters that exist. You're not under the capital M, the 13th letter of the alphabet. Capital letters. Anyways, so for you to be sent off to prison, there has to be a signature at one point that has to take place within the court system for you to be sent off to prison, or else you're false imprisoned. That's why you have an appeal. You have actually an appeal. My name's Raul Adan. Yo soy español del Güero Sherm. Gotta go, my niggas. For San Diego. El sureño de San Diego, my nigga. Stand up, my nigga. It's KO. De pie, por favor. Soldado, where you at, fool? El sureño de San Diego. Stand up, my nigga. I'm your padrino, baby. You had life, nigga.